What is up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. Now in our video today we're taking a look at a sweet double loot glitch in this week's Nightfall. So if you want some extra rare materials to masterwork your armor and weapons, then this is the video for you. Now if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a rating down below. That super helps me out here on the channel. And if you're new around here, want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Now first things first, credit where credit is due, and a massive shout out to Cheese Forever for bringing this one to the community's attention. I'll leave a link to his channel in the video description below. Now this week's Nightfall Ordeal is the Warden of Nothing, and this is a particularly long Nightfall. However, once you complete it, it is now possible to get a double champion platinum reward. And as a result, it means you get double the loot at the end of your Nightfall run. Now the Nightfall Ordeal is one of the best ways of getting materials, especially if you're upgrading your armor. A couple of those materials, if you're new to Destiny, one of those is the Enhancement Prism, and this is required for forging masterwork gear and can be obtained from challenging activities or by purchasing it from the gunsmith here over in the tower. And alongside that, there's also the Ascendant Shard, again required for forging masterwork gear. However, this will complete the masterwork on an item of gear, which is essential for legendary pieces of gear, but you'll need 3 of these in order to upgrade an exotic. Now, as you can see, it can take a lot of these materials in order to successfully fully masterwork your armor sets, especially if you're including exotics. So this would be a great way to stack up on these rare materials and essential for masterworking your armor moving forward later in the season. Now, as well as these items, it's also possible to get enhanced mods for your weapons and also exotic items themselves, whether that be weapons or armor. Now with that all being said, how do we go about doing this? Well, we jump over into the Nightfall Ordeal, and there are currently 5 difficulties, 4 of which are currently available. Now in 3 of these difficulties, that is the Hero, Legend and Master, there is a mission modifier called Champions All. Now this particular modifier is a mode that contains Barrier, Unstoppable and Overload champions which cannot be stopped without any anti-barrier, unstoppable or overload mods respectively. So that means there'll be plenty of champions in your Nightfall run, and this can be used on any of the difficulties. So if you don't have a fire team pre-made to go after the Legend or Master difficulty, you can still take advantage of this glitch over in the heroic version if you need to matchmake. Now, depending on the difficulty that you choose, it will determine the rewards that you get in return. But nevertheless, as long as you take out all the champions during your run to get the champion reward platinum to appear at the end, then you are guaranteed to get 2 amounts of reward regardless of the difficulty that you choose. Just bear in mind that the difficulty that you do choose will determine the rewards that you get. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you will get all variations of the champions appear in your Nightfall with this modifier. So that's the Unstoppable, Overload and Barrier champions. Now, if you're not too familiar with how you need to take those out, Esoteric made a great video recently covering each and every one of those. I'll be sure to leave that in the video description as well, just to help you guys out too. So there we have it guys, that is how you can get your hands on double rewards in this week's Nightfall Ordeal. If you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a rating down below. That super helps me out here on the channel. And if you're new around here, want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always guys, but I will catch you all again very soon.